Is Elon Musk the modern-day Henry Ford? It's a question you see floating around a lot. On one hand, you have Henry Ford, the man who put the world on wheels, who didn't just invent a car, but invented an entire system of mass production that changed society forever. On the other, you have Elon Musk, the visionary behind Tesla, SpaceX, and more, a man who's pushing humanity towards electric vehicles and interplanetary travel. Both are household names, both are controversial figures, and both have undeniably left a massive mark on the world. But is the comparison truly accurate? Are we just seeing history repeat itself, or is there more to the story? Today, we're going to dive deep into the lives, innovations, and impacts of these two industrial giants to find out. Let's start with the most obvious parallel, revolutionizing the auto industry. When Henry Ford introduced the Model T in 1908, cars were a luxury item for the wealthy. They were expensive, unreliable, and built one by one. Ford's genius wasn't just in the car itself, but in how he built it. He famously pioneered the moving assembly line by breaking down the manufacturing process into small, simple, repeatable steps. He slashed production time from over 12 hours per car to just 93 minutes. This incredible efficiency allowed him to dramatically lower the price. The Model T became the car for the everyman, democratizing travel and reshaping the American landscape. Suburbs grew, roads were paved, and the world got a whole lot smaller. Ford didn't just sell a product, he sold a new way of life. Now fast forward a century to Elon Musk and Tesla. When Tesla's Roadster first hit the scene, electric cars were seen as little more than glorified golf carts, low, with limited range, and frankly, a bit dorky. Musk's vision was different. He wanted to create an electric car that wasn't just a compromise, but was actually better than its gasoline-powered counterparts. It had to be faster, safer, and more fun to drive. With the Model S, he proved it was possible. Tesla shattered the stereotypes, delivering incredible acceleration, long-range capabilities, and cutting-edge tech that made traditional car companies look like they were stuck in the past. Just like Ford, Musk didn't just build a car, he built an ecosystem. The supercharger network made long-distance EV travel feasible, and his direct-to-consumer sales model bypassed the traditional dealership system entirely, changing the way people buy cars. The similarities in their manufacturing philosophies are also striking. Both Ford and Musk are obsessed with efficiency and vertical integration. Ford wanted to control every aspect of production, from the iron ore, mines, and rubber plantations, to the final assembly of the car. This is called vertical integration, and it gave him unprecedented control over his supply chain and costs. Musk is doing the exact same thing in the 21st century. Tesla doesn't just assemble cars. They design their own chips, write their own software, build their own batteries at Giga, and even have plans for their own lithium refineries. This machine that builds the machine philosophy, as Musk calls it, is a direct echo of Ford's approach. Both men realized that to truly innovate and drive down costs, you have to rethink and control the entire manufacturing process from the ground up. They are both hardcore engineers at heart, constantly walking the factory floor and pushing for improvements. But a great leader isn't just about production lines and supply chains. Both Ford and Musk are known for their incredibly demanding leadership styles and their almost cult-like ability to inspire dedication. Ford was known for his relentless drive and high expectations. He famously offered his workers $5 a day, which was double the average wage at the time. This wasn't just generosity. It was a strategic move to reduce high worker turnover on his grueling assembly lines and create a stable workforce that could also afford to buy the cars they were building. He created a new middle class. However, he was also notoriously autocratic, with a firm grip on his company and a very specific vision for how things should be done. Musk shares this intensity. He's famous for his marathon work hours, sleeping on the factory floor during production crunches, and setting what he calls stretch goals that seem impossible to everyone else. He has an incredible ability to rally his teams around a shared, ambitious mission, whether it's accelerating the world's transition to sustainable energy or making humanity a multiplanetary species. This vision inspires immense loyalty and attracts some of the brightest minds in the world to work for him. However, like Ford, this leadership style has its critics. He's known for being a tough, sometimes volatile boss with little patience for those who couldn't keep up with his pace or who tell him something couldn't be done. This is where the comparison starts to get a bit more complex. While both men were brilliant innovators, their broader impacts and personal philosophies have some key differences. Henry Ford's legacy is complicated. While he revolutionized industry and paid his workers well, he was also known for his deeply problematic social views. He published anti-Semitic articles in his newspaper, the Dearborn Independent, and was an admirer of some of Europe's most notorious dictators. His social engineering extended to his workers' private lives through his sociological department, which would inspect employees' homes to ensure they were living up to his standards of clean, moral living. These aspects of his character cast a dark shadow over his achievements. Elon Musk, on the other hand, operates in a completely different era, the age of the internet. His platform isn't a local newspaper. It's X, formerly Twitter, where his unfiltered thoughts reach millions in an instant. This makes him a much more public, and often polarizing, figure than Ford ever was. His ventures are arguably grander in scope. Ford wanted to put a car in every garage. Musk wants to put humanity on Mars. Through SpaceX, he has single-handedly revitalized the American space industry, creating reusable rockets that have drastically lowered the cost of getting to orbit. This is a feat on par with the assembly line in terms of its potential to reshape the future. His work with Neuralink aims to merge the human brain with artificial intelligence, and the Boring Company seeks to solve urban traffic with a network of tunnels. These ambitions go far beyond just manufacturing a product. They aim to fundamentally alter the course of human evolution and civilization. So, let's circle back to our original question. Is Elon Musk the modern-day Henry Ford? The answer isn't a simple yes or no. In terms of their impact on the automotive industry, their obsession with first principles, engineering, and vertical integration, and their demanding, visionary leadership styles, the parallels are undeniable. Both are systems thinkers who revolutionized manufacturing for their time. However, the differences are just as significant. The scope of Musk's ambitions extends far beyond Earth's atmosphere. His mastery of the digital world and his direct, often chaotic, communication with the public make him a distinctly 21st century phenomenon. While Ford's legacy is a mix of industrial genius and social controversy, Musk's is still being written, playing out in real time on a global stage. Perhaps the best way to see it is that Musk isn't simply a repeat of Ford. Instead, he embodies the same archetype, the disruptive industrialist who appears once in a generation to shatter the status quo and force the world into a new era. What that new era will ultimately look like is a story that is still unfolding. What do you think? Is the comparison fair? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives like this one.